Okay, welcome everybody to Bluegrass Garage. As you can see behind me, this is the car I was telling you about in the short just a couple weeks ago. Let's turn this camera around and get talking about this. So just picked up this 1993 LX 5.0 Mustang feature car from a local guy. I saw it on Facebook. And before we talk about the car specifically too much, just want to say that I have a white Fox body Mustang already, but it was a 4-cylinder car. This is a 5.0, so I'm going to probably get rid of it, as you've seen in other videos, and do some things with this one. So let's talk about this car specifically. So the 93 feature cars, they came in two different colors: vibrant white, which is what this one is, and canary yellow, which is another beautiful one. The vibrant white, for one, they only made about 1,500 of them. I don't know the exact number, but about that. And about 2/3 of them were automatics, which is what this one is, and the other 1/3 were manuals, which I wish I had, but I digress. What made them special feature cars compared to a normal white LX 5.0 Mustang was the wheels. 16-inch pony wheels in white. Obviously these have seen better days. It had the rear spoiler as opposed to a luggage rack. All the trim, like the hinges here, all this trim, side mirrors, this trim, and the cowl, all white as opposed to black, which my other car has black. So, oh, and the interior, which now this is supposed to have a running horse on it. From what I can tell, it looks like somebody at some point replaced these with regular ones, or who knows, but they're not there. And the interior is all black, and white seats obviously, but all black, so it's not two-tone with gray and all that. So it's a little bit different than your standard LX 5.0 white Mustang. So performance-wise, identical. Just a few features that make it a little bit different. And I like white cars. I've got a lot of white cars, had a lot of white cars. So the triple white, or actually 4 white, because the top is also white as opposed to black. I really like it. I think it's pretty neat. So I'm going to spend some time and effort on this one as opposed to the other one. But now let's talk about this car specifically. Start with the obvious. It's not in great shape. It runs and drives, but from what I gathered, supposedly it was destined for the junkyard and someone saved it. As you can see, we got the rust here, convertible top and all. My other one has the exact same thing, so obviously that's got to be fixed. There's little dings and dents and scratches. The whole car needs to be repainted, and obviously a little bit of body work done. If you go down the sides, you can see it's a little friendly right here, a little bit of a wave going. The trim, obviously some issues, and yeah, that's kind of a problem. There's the rest of it down there on the floor. So the whole car needs a massive once over. Structurally it seems to be fine. Looked underneath it, all that's fine. It's just been sitting, and it's a 30-year-old car now, but it's all here. And like I said, it runs and drives, just it needs some things. The wheels obviously faded and pitted and all that over the years. Every panel needs something. The headlights are obviously faded. I mean, it's not a car that's ready for the car shows or anything yet. It's just a good place to start, in my opinion. It is a 5.0. Look at all that. While we're over here, let's just look in here. I mean, I don't understand how cars even get in this condition, but they do. with the seats and all that. This window doesn't work, and who knows, I don't even know if the other ones work, to be honest. They probably don't either. The top does work, but you can see what the top looks like. The glass isn't broken, so that's a plus. That wheel is really bad, and of course, like I said, it's 100% stock from what I've found. So it's still got the 4-lug and, you know, drum brakes in the back. I mean, it's just an old car. I don't have the keys on me, but the lenses aren't cracked or anything. The trunk looks good, but you know, all the seals are obviously bad, and the car just needs a full restoration. Inside, you can see the interior is a little dirty and faded. Looks like someone may have tried to clean it at one point, probably before I bought it, but it still needs more. Hey, look, the door doesn't work on the ashtray, imagine that. But if you look at the dash, no big cracks or anything, so that's a plus. So nothing major. I mean, it depends on what you call major, I guess. Of course, the mat pockets are trash, and it needs some things. Engine-wise, let's go look at the engine. Okay, engine-wise, it is a, from what I can tell, completely stock 302 Fox body engine. I do have the original airbox. That ain't doing very much, but as you can see, she's dirty. Like I said, the story I was told was it was destined for the junkyard and someone saved it, and then I got it. I don't see any wrecks in here from the core support. It does look like someone changed the fender out, so it may have got tapped in the side or something, which there's some evidence down there of that too, but the core support looks good. And the rails all looked good when I checked it all out. It's just, you know, it's just an old, dirty stock engine. So obviously that'll be coming out, and we'll figure out what we're going to do there. But still got the insulation up here and everything. Come down here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. People can't even put things back together right. Don't understand that at all. But so triple white. Now mechanically, like I said, it obviously needs some things, but it does run and drive. Someone put some exhaust on it, kind of. So it sounds like an old car, but I didn't hear any knocking or anything crazy. But she smells like an old car. So the plans. Now I'm a Fox body guy. I'm a Mustang guy, I'm a car guy. My instinct is I want to mod things. I want to make them better. I want to make them, not necessarily the fastest person in the world by any means, but you know, you always want your car to be faster and better than stock. But being this is kind of a little bit of a special car, I don't really want to do all that. I kind of want to just keep it stock, at least in appearance, as possible, because I feel like it's kind of special. So let me know your thoughts. My thoughts are, you know, rebuild the engine, or even a crate engine, but keep it mostly stock looking. Maybe HCI head cam intake for a little bit better performance. But on the outside of the car, I want to keep it as close to stock as possible. I would like to have bigger wheels, but I don't think they make white pony wheels in bigger than 16s. I do think they make 17s in the chrome or just aluminum, so maybe powder coating or something is the option there. I don't know if LMR or anybody else makes the vibrant white ones, but obviously some exhaust. The question would be, you know, do I do a 5-lug conversion? Do I do 4-wheel disc? Do I do tubular control arms, K-member, the whole 9 yards, or do I leave it, you know, stock components, or even if they're replacement stock components? That's the major question. Either way, let me know your thoughts down in the comments if you check this out. Let me know what you think about the car, about the plans, what you would do if it were yours. And you know, hopefully in the coming months we can actually started working on this. Firebird is almost done, and that's taking a lot of time off, you know, taking a lot of time. So once it's actually out of the way, be able to focus on this a little bit. The goal would be hopefully next year be able to enjoy the car, even if it's not complete, but who knows if that's even going to happen. That's just the plan. So thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, let me know what you think, and we will see you on the next video.
Full speed.